Hello. If you're looking to make just a homemade, just real skin wash, this is actually a great one, and it doesn't call but just a few ingredients. It's very invigorating. It's also excellent for if you've got like any back acne. You can also use it as a shampoo for oily hair. If diluted 50% with some, well, that's if you can use it for shampoo. If it's diluted 50% with some distilled or purified water, I actually like to use distilled water on anything that I'm going to put my hair on because it's actually great for your hair. But all you need for this, you'll just get a 16-ounce bottle of unscented liquid Castile soap. Sometimes you can find this at Walmart. I know you can get it on Amazon for sure. I see it all the time. Now you want about 5 drops each of the following essential oils: tea tree, peppermint, green myrtle, and German chamomile. And you'll get a teaspoon of hazelnut or jojoba base oil. Now, this skin wash is, of course, recommended for oily, acne-prone skin combination or normal skin, and you can use this every day. And you would just follow with an astringent or toner when you're done. So you'll add your essential oils and a tablespoon of the base oil to the bottle of the Castile soap. Just shake vigorously, and then you'll store it in the Castile soap bottle. You don't have to refrigerate this, but for maximum freshness and potency, it is recommended that you do use it within a year's time. Now, just some kind of application tips is you can shake the mixture well and using a soft cloth, any kind of cleansing pad if you just prefer your fingers. Apply about a teaspoon to cover the entire face, throat, and décolleté. And Castile soap is highly concentrated, so a little goes a long way. So you really don't have to use that much. Now I'm also going to go over it's more of a gentle face and body wash. Now this one we're going to dilute the Castile soap about halfway, and you're going to it's going to be real gentle though for your skin. So what you want to get on this one is you want about an 8-ounce bottle of unscented liquid Castile soap, about a half a cup of Neroli hydrosol, half a cup of rose geranium hydrosol, a teaspoon of jojoba oil, about 10 drops of geranium essential oil, and 10 drops of neroli essential oil. Now that one is optional. So with this, you'll just kind of add all the ingredients to a 2-cup or even a larger plastic container if you've got that. Shake it, or you can stir it well, either one. Pour it into a storage container, preferably plastic squeeze bottles. You do not have to refrigerate, but again, like the other one, for maximum potency and freshness, it is recommended that you do use it within the year. Now, if you like mintiness, like minty, the smell and just kind of the mintiness sometimes can just also have that kind of invigorating feel on the skin. Again, we'll dilute the Castile soap by 50%, but this is just a really fragrant, it's a highly anti-inflammatory lemon balm hydrosol. And if you love the smell of mint, then you'll really like this. So again, it takes an 8-ounce bottle of unscented liquid Castile soap, half a cup of lemon balm hydrosol, half a cup of distilled water, a teaspoon of jojoba oil, 10 drops of spearmint essential oil, and 10 drops of peppermint essential oil. You'll add all these ingredients to a 2-cup or larger plastic container. Shake or stir well. No refrigeration required for this one either. Now that's quite a bit that you can do with these unscented liquid Castile soaps. Now for a cleansing and rejuvenating oil. This also works fantastically as a makeup remover. I love to remove my makeup with a type of oil product. It just seems the makeup just comes right off, and it's so gentle on your skin. And you don't have all these harsh chemicals that you do with a lot of these other makeup. Well, even like the cleansing cloths, if you're going to use one of those, me personally, I don't really care for them unless it's just kind of like a little quick something. Maybe I'm traveling or something, or just a quick way to remove my makeup. I will use one, but I would always rinse my face after to get that chemical off of it, because sometimes even the stuff that's in those cleansing cloths can actually cause you to break out. So you have to be careful with that. But this actually will, nourish your skin, and oily skin, of course, can benefit from this as well. But I always like to use, you can use an astringent, or I've always prefer a toner over an astringent. Astringent, even though I have combination skin, so I'm oily in my T-zone, astringent is still too harsh. It strips all my natural moisture off, and I think it does that for a lot of skin types, for your face. And you don't need to do that, because your skin is actually just going to start producing more oil, more sebum, and that can be that pore clogging type oil, so it can actually start causing more breakouts, because the astringent is drying your skin out, so your skin is producing more of the kind of oil that you don't want to have. So next thing you know, your face is getting broke out. Or even when I would have an issue with my skin, I never dealt with it in my teenage years. It was usually my late 20s. I would get some breakouts like in the cheek area for the most part, but I never did have the full breakouts all over the face, fortunately. But it was more of the cystic type acne rather than just the pimples that you could, quickly extract and put a little medicine on, and a lot of times they'd be gone, within a day or two. The cystic acne is worse because it's so inflamed, and there's nothing at first to extract. It's just sore and red, and they stick out like a sore thumb. But I started changing a lot of things years ago with my cleansing routine and everything. I pay attention to what I put on my face, especially, and ingredients that I was probably using that them alone was breaking my face out that I didn't even know. But for this oil, just use a couple tablespoons of almond, apricot kernel, avocado, or sunflower seed, and extra virgin olive base oil. One large or two small vitamin E oil capsules, and 20 drops of either sweet orange, lavender, or neroli essential oil. I've never used sweet orange, but lavender does have some anti-inflammatory properties in it, soothing, and of course the smell is very pleasant. So you'll just combine all of the base oils. You shake well and blend them. You'll pierce the vitamin E capsule or capsules and just add it to the mix. And you can do this with a lot of different things. I'll mention some recipes for some different serums and things that you can make But you can, yeah, always take a little vitamin E capsule, pierce it, and even just, I've done it too in my moisturizer that I have. Just pierce it right there. And I love to apply like I will of course cleanse my face. If I have makeup on, I will do a double cleanse. So of course that first cleanse is to remove the makeup. The second cleanse is to, cleanse it. I'll use a toner, and then some days I will use either like a salicylic acid treatment or glycolic acid. It just depends. I won't do that every single day, but I will use I've got several different types of serums that I choose from. Some are ones that I have purchased, some are ones that I can actually make. There's one I actually enjoy quite a bit, which is nothing. It's honey, it's vegetable glycerin, and it is cucumber seed oil, which I had never heard of until I used it. And the honey's really great for your skin. The only one about that, even though I love it, is I will put it on and leave it on maybe for, if I'm not going anywhere, I'll leave it on for an hour to a couple hours, and then I'll rinse it off, because the honey makes it, can be really sticky. So this certainly would not be a serum that I would want to use and then maybe apply makeup over it. Also would not want to go to sleep with it on, because it's so sticky. But once you pierce your vitamin E capsule, just add it to your oil, shake again. Now this one you should probably use within about 6 months. So that'll be it for this video, and there will be some others that I'll also give you some ingredients, and most of them, as far as how to make them, are usually pretty easy. It's just a matter of just combining all the ingredients. Thank you.